storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Jackson, option right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 27. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Man open. That's Jamar Chase complete. Finding room at midfield. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Burrow will throw. Flush to his right. The ball comes out.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow, 1st down. Quick slant caught by Chase. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. First carry for Samaje Perine. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. On 2nd and goal, one man stands in the backfield, and that's Mixon. They'll give it to him up the middle. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
They'll run it with Perine, and he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. Perine unable to bull his way in, and the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a 1st down. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. And he'll get this one up to about his 14.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down as he'll get this up to the 25. Nothing after 1 on EA Sports. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. That one complete to Crochet. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Jackson now. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mixon will try the right side. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. Burrow now off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. He will find his man Chase complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
And partner. They're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. 13 yards remaining on second down.
11.
Here's Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Hayden Hurst, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals have moved out in front. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And Hill will opt for the touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up, then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That play ended for a net loss by Jesse Bates. On second down, here's the option. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. He's able to call his own number for 8 that time, but it leaves him with a third down. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 41-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Here's Jackson. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Bengals grab it. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And they go play action now. Burrow rolling to his left. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. That is taken in by Hurst. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
12. 18, Mike, 18.
Burrow looking to pass. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A 3-yard touchdown pass as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Baltimore's offense set for this next possession.
And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll set up to throw. Steps away to his left. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker, and it's 4th. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. Back deep, Trent Taylor. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Cincinnati set to take over once again. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's brought down to the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. From the 29, Jackson. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it's Jackson. Forced out to his left. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now it's Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Watkins. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 25 yards out. Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everyone, to our brand new studios here in downtown Orlando in the EA Sports Halftime Report. This game's had a little bit of everything thus far, and certainly plenty to look forward to as the teams are right back out there for the second half. So we'll get right back out there as well, as we'll turn it back over to Brandon Godden.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. And I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Burrow on play action. He'll buy some time right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. The pass to Boyd, and he brings it in on the crossing route. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. They'll give it to Mixon. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Not a whole lot there after the penalty, but remember, it was 1st and 5, not 1st and 10, so now they can keep grinding out first downs and good things can happen for them. Just 2nd and short coming up.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
3rd and goal. Burrow. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Bill going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. Jackson fighting his tight end Andrews for the Ravens' first down. option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Jackson. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 42. Jackson, options out left. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. And Jackson going to hold on to it again. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Jackson going to run, and he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Ravens are able to cut into that deficit. Tucker will cut the lead to 21-17. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was capped off by the touchdown run that came from Lamar Jackson. Fields it right around the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Now it's Mixon running right. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 80 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. T. Higgins, 32 yards. And the Bengals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was T. Higgins who capped the drive with the touchdown reception. And Hill will opt for the touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Taylor now returning it. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
12, 12, 12. 11, 12.
In motion left goes Boyd. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Mixing up the middle. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They go play action with Burrow. Dancing to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That's the NFL vet Calais Campbell coming in and dragging him down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 109 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Watch 18. 18's the mark. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. 11.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Ravens are right back in this football game. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson throws to his man on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Jackson. That's into the hands of Prochet. That'll give them 8 that time, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the 1st. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Jackson going to run again. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down. Jackson from the shotgun. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The offense on 3rd down, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. Here it's 3rd and 3. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he's able to get the 1st before he's taken down at the 36. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Jackson options out left. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Considering they've seen him have some big gains against him throughout this game, that's got to feel like a measure of revenge as they trap him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Now Jackson. He's got Watkins on the out route. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
So the completion gets him just a yard.
And that's going to make it 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Bengals are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he could do there, and he winds up giving the ball away.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 6. They're not ready for this, man. 11. Y'all playing the wrong football.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Burrow. It connects quickly to Jamar Chase. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. From the gun, a give to Mixon. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 121 yards rushing here from Mixon. He's got a 1st down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. That one looks like he'll throw here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
On 3rd down, Mixon. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try and run with Mixon. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Here we go. Check. Here we go. 180. Plays hot. 11 MT tight. 11 MT tight.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll drop this one down to Mixon. And the Bengals are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. He's having a nice game through the air. His decision-making's been really good. Solid there again. Just seeing nothing downfield, goes underneath. Nice gain.
How about the patience? Because when you're having a big game through the air, you're looking for those chunk plays, those big ones downfield. Instead, as you noted, takes the check down, dumps it off, gains good yardage anyway. Really well executed.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Now receiver in motion left.
11. Check 24. Watch 18. 18's the mic. Come up the ball. Mike 18.
2nd down and goal. Burrow. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Bengals have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Ravens ready to take over. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Looking to throw on second down. Jackson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But it looked like a Raven was able to get in there, and they will indeed keep the possession. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker.